Please welcome to the stage, Stormboard.
How many people in the audience have a picture of a whiteboard sitting on your phone that you've never looked at? We've all been in a room, and there's important information on that boardroom wall, and the best we can do is take a picture of it. That's just broken. We've got the solution, and I'm going to show it to you now. Introducing Stormboard. Stormboard is a real-time brainstorming and collaboration platform using virtual sticky notes. Stormboard allows you to capture, collaborate, prioritize, and export your ideas. Let me show you how. Meet Doug. Doug's got a band, and he's trying to name his band. So what he's done, he's set up a Stormboard, and he's going to invite us into it right now. So we've got the Stormboard up here, but Stormboard's really easy to use. It's 1 minute to learn and 5 minutes to master. So I've been told I can't give you one of these, Dave, but one for you and one for you. And so you guys can actually use the product live while I'm demonstrating on stage. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up with a name for Doug's band. So if anyone has some names, just fire them out. And for the judges, just tap the sticky in the top left and just start typing a name. So does anyone have a name for Doug's band? Doug's band, that's a good one. You got one there, Jay?
Meat Puppet.
Meat Puppet, excellent. So in real time, these ideas are popping onto this real-time whiteboard, not only on our screen here, but on their devices and in New York City right now. In real time, everyone's collaborating on the same virtual whiteboard. So now we've got a great way to capture ideas, but next, how do we actually prioritize these and find out what are the most important things? So we've built in democracy-style voting. So each user gets 20 dots to vote on their favorite ideas. And to do that, you just click the dot area in the top left of the sticky note, and you tabulate either adding one vote to an idea, or pile them all on one, or spread it all around. Now the great thing is, I know Jason yesterday in the hackathon spent a lot of time trying to count up the votes to figure out who was the hackathon winner. Here, we can just click the filter, and it's going to bring up the top ideas in an instant, and we can see Jason's request of Meat Puppet is officially the leader for the name for the new band. Now that's not all. What we can do is we can click a summary report and bring up a full detailed report that normally might take you weeks to get back from someone that's going to turn that photo into an actual report. So this report gives you an idea of all the ideas, who contributed them, all the comments, votes, absolutely everything, all in a big detailed 7-page summary report that your boss really wants. Now, that report is good, but what if you want to integrate it with your other tools? So we'll go back, and we can actually dump out a full Excel spreadsheet of all those ideas, so now you can dump that into whatever other tools you have instantly. So now Stormboard's not just about brainstorming and capture, it's also about prioritization. So here we've got an impact versus effort matrix of features that a company might want to develop for their product. And in real time, everyone can drag their ideas. So as you can imagine, the developers are saying, this is easy or hard, and the marketing guys are saying, we need this now. So in real time, your whole team can collaborate and know that in the top right, the high-impact, low-effort idea is the API, so that's what the team's going to go forward with. We have an array of templates from as simple as an impact versus effort to a business model canvas. We have dozens of templates and build custom templates for our customers. Speaking of customers, let's go back and meet Robert. So he's got a company called NORCAN, and they did a pilot with us in November. They have employees around the world. They have 2,300 employees, and what they were doing is they were bringing their top 100 executives in for a big meeting for the first time ever. Now, they've grown through mergers and acquisitions, so many of these people had never met, and they're distributed all around the world. So they invited them into the storm before it even happened. They invited people from 100 locations. They were able to jump in this storm and work on their three key metrics that they were going to discuss at their big meeting. What happened is they got all these ideas in there, and when they got to the meeting, they could just focus on the top stuff right in the meeting. This is a beautiful quote. Stormboard saved us $80,000 on our meeting, and it's a brainstorming with a memory. this collaboration that they had in Orlando is now leaving a legacy because those users continue to use this. They didn't have to take a picture of that whiteboard at the end of the meeting. They could just go back to their home offices and continue where they left off, continue that momentum, and continue storming with Stormboard. Sign up today. Never take a picture of your whiteboard again. Thank you.
Judges, what did you think?
I think this is really cool. We're about to move our offices in New York, so I've been spending a lot of time with collaborative consultants. I took a tour of the Steelcase showroom in New York, and they would love this type of stuff.
Steelcase is using us.
And our offices look like that constantly. We're taking pictures of whiteboards. So.
Absolutely. Steelcase is using us right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Sir, could you just give a quick, like, how many customers actively paying you, and what's the average they're paying you on a monthly or annual basis?
So the pricing starts at free for up to 5 users, so small teams can just jump right into it really easily. Then it goes from $5 to $20 per month per user, and that's all based on features, but primarily on security. So we've got client-side encryption, where your ideas are encrypted right in the browser and stored in our database.
You're fucking pitching me, just like the numbers. Just give me the numbers.
Okay, great. 10 of the Fortune 30.
And what are they paying you on a monthly basis? Same plan?
Anywhere from $10 to $50 per user per month.
And rough number of users at those Fortune 50?
We just switched to a per user based pricing, so we don't have great metrics there to give you full answers, but we have a number of users paying us, 100, 200 seats.
You don't have to be embarrassed about this, but like total number of users that are paying is what I'm trying to understand.
500.
Okay, great, thank you.
Yep.
So
Go ahead.
How do you sell into these organizations?
So it's a very bottom-up situation. So what happens, a small team within an organization has a problem. They're distributed everywhere, so they come in, they start using it, someone puts it on their credit card, and doesn't really get IT approval, it just kind of goes, and then all of a sudden, it's very viral, because 6.5 people is the average number of people per storm, and because everyone just invites, it's so easy, and then at some point, there's this critical mass, and they're like, okay, the CIO is going to find out about this. And so we're talking right up to the CIO level with a number of those Fortune 30 companies today.
Got it.
So how many people has it taken to get organically or virally to actually chat about a global deployment? Is that 20, 30, 15 organizations before you can actually talk about a global deployment?
So the audio here is very hard, so.
So how many users does it take to grow organically your presence in a company, like 10 users, and then you can go to the CIO? So 10, 20, 50, when do people sort of notice that they should actually have a chat with you from a procurement perspective?
So what we do, as soon as we've got about 10 or 20 users from an organization, we do what we call a client discovery storm, or a client disco, we call them. We use one of our custom templates and walk through it with the client and give them a full understanding, and they absolutely fall in love with the product even further.
Do you have a model for kind of an enterprise pricing plan, and is that part of the strategy?
Absolutely. So that high-end $20 per user per month plan is for the enterprise with the high-end encryption and the features that they're demanding. And we can also do like single sign-on and really integrate it into their organization so it spreads super virally, and we're working on organizations right now.
I guess trying to understand if your target is more large enterprise usage.
100%.
Or, okay.
From an integration standpoint, what do they integrate the Stormboards into? Evernote, their content management system, what does...
Beautiful question. So if you look at a product like Evernote, it's great for capturing information. It's that digital shoebox. But then what do you do with that? And we actually have an Evernote integration in the works that's probably weeks away that will allow you, anything that goes in your Evernote notebook will instantly appear in your Storm. And that works with the entire suite of Evernote products. So if it's in Sketch, you take a screenshot, it'll pop straight into that Storm in a sub-second. It's beautiful integration.
So is this an iPad app, or is it ported over web or flash?
So this is all HTML5, works on any device, iPad, Android, Windows, the whole suite. And on your laptop, and on smartboards, it's HTML5. It works in the browser.
Okay, well done.
Thank you.